Bloody waters, drowning every day.
So I'm back with another video. I'm going to be showing you guys how I basically prepare the hair. I use a rack and then I also use the method with the towel. Just because I know I was going to need extra hair and I knew the rack wasn't going to be able to hold everything that I needed. So I have a new method of where I open the packs from the top. But I usually use outre hair. I don't usually use the raw hair that I have, but I'm just stacking all the hair up on this rack. And I think this rack held, I think it was like one bundle and a half maybe. Or like just one bundle. I think I'll show you guys like in a second and say it. I also want to apologize for my footage lately. I feel like it's just been so all over the place with these hairstyles. And I don't get like the full footage of everything while I'm braiding. Like I just trying to get my clients in and out and stuff, just like doing so much at one time and trying to create content for YouTube has just been a little bit difficult, but I still am trying to post consistently. So this is the entire rack. So this rack is like separate, like a separate bundle. This entire side right here is just one bundle. So now I'm going to be working on the second bundle, and that's going to be using the towel method, or what, I don't really know what this method is called actually, but I saw people doing it on TikTok and other places, so I was like, let me go ahead and do that. So you basically just lay a towel down on a flat surface, then you're going to take your pieces and lay them kind of like on top of each other, kind of like how when you're bricklayering, when you're braiding, you're kind of like laying the pieces on in between each other. So I'm gonna lay all the first pieces kind of like on the towel, and then they'll start to stack on top of each other. So you guys will see what I mean in a second. Right here, this is a different angle so you guys can see what I'm talking about. All these pieces are kind of like laying on the towel, and then after this they're kind of gonna be laying on top of each other. So my next piece is going to go kind of on top of and like in between so I can still pull it. So you see how there's like two loops right there? I'm kind of stacking in between those two loops, just so that when I go to pull it, I can see it and they're not stacked directly on top of each other. Because when they're stacked directly on top of each other, you're going to end up pulling more than one, and it's just going to make it messy. Now this can kind of start to look a little confusing, but don't worry, like you can just keep going and kind of just layering them in between each other as much as you can, as best as you can. But once you do that, then you'll be able to pull the pieces from the towel while you're using it. And I'm going to show you guys how. So I just finished using another bundle. This is my third bundle. And I was gonna get you coming in. Get out. I'm recording. Go back up. Well, this is one of my favorite clients. As you can see, I laid the hair down also sideways. After I finished laying all of the hair front ways, I kind of laid it sideways. So I put the towel, flipped the towel closed, and then I basically just put something heavy on top of the towel so that when I'm going to pull the pieces, they're not just like flying all over the place. You want to have like something heavy to like weigh the towel down so that when you go to pull, there's like nothing's moving. Like the towel didn't move, the other pieces didn't move. Now this can get a little bit messy if You know, like I have mine on a stool, so it's like not the most sturdiest. And it's also not the biggest flat surface you can use. A table is always best. But that was what I had nearby, so that's what I started to use. But yeah, I don't have a lot of footage of me braiding and stuff. I really wanted to get into like helping people with their time. So this video will basically be based on like how to help you with your time when you're braiding. And the best thing is to have all your hair already prepared, laid out. For this specific style, I used exactly 3 packs of the Ruah hair. It'll be linked down below. And then for the curls, I think it's called Vice, and it's like synthetic curls. I'll also link that down below. And this is in the color 350. These knotless braids came out so bomb. She was really scared to try color, but I'm so glad she did because it came out so cute and I love it on her. So since she did get the color 350, I tried my best to tuck her hair behind the braid. So tucking is basically when you braid, but you're placing the client's hair behind the color, if that makes sense. You guys will see like a bit of a close-up in just a second of me doing that. Tucking for me, I'm not really the best tucker, but I does my best, okay? I does my best. So yeah, tucking is essentially just putting the natural hair behind the braiding hair while braiding. And it does take a little bit of extra time. That's why it's important to have the hair already, you know, spread out so you don't have to keep spreading out more hair. But I ended up having my client actually help me spread out some hair because I didn't spread out all of it because I didn't have a big enough surface, and I really didn't think I was going to use 3 packs, but I guess I really didn't account for that. She wanted it long, so. How to put your clients to work. Get to it.
I love your eyes.
I love free labor crying.
Anymore. You know, she knows the fair.
Hey, these were the braids before we dipped them.
I'm joking.
This is the final look. It came out just so gorgeous. It's giving me like Little Mermaid vibes. She wanted it to be like versatile in the front, so I did cornrows and kind of just did the little, you know, individuals in the front. But let me know what you guys think of this style in the comments, and I'll see y'all next time.